And welcome back here to the Iona Insider pregame show. John Senko being joined with head coach Billi. You guys are coming off an 86-62 win, frankly dominating the Sacred Heart Pioneers. What can you say about your offense dropping 60 points for the second time this season?
We were just clicking. It's good to see the girls step out and shoot with confidence and move the ball and get everybody involved in that game to shoot really well.
Yeah, speaking of shooting with confidence, D'Amica Martinez, after not playing against Wagner, she comes out, drops 24 points in the first half and 33 in the game. Did you expect her, with the extra rest, to come out shooting that hot?
I did not. But you never know with D'Amica. I mean, she's a great player. She's confident. She's ready to go at game time, and, she was ready to go.
Let's talk about Christina Rubin. She came off the bench, had 14 points, really hit every shot from the field. What can she be to this team if she's that consistent here on out?
That was awesome to see Rubin come off the bench and be ready to shoot it and be ready to play. And she's been getting in and working, her butt off, trying to get shots up, trying to get herself into the right spots of where she's going to get them in the offense. And she could be a really good piece for us. As long as she continues to work, continues to, get better defensively, I think we can use her the same way that we use Cassidy as in that 4 spot, who can pop out and hit the 3, but also play on the perimeter a little bit.
And about Rubin's performance, was there a personal aspect to it? Did you feel extra happy, knowing that after her injury last year, rehabbing and then getting into playing shape again for this year?
Absolutely. I think that happiness too came in, when she scored her first 2 points of the year earlier this season, and you could see just the giddiness in her face and the excitement. It's always nice to see a kid come back from an injury and be able to perform so well.
An underrated player against Pioneers was Spencer Gray. Came off the bench with 6 assists. She's developed as the season has gone on. You mentioned it in the preseason. You didn't expect her, and then she hit that kind of wall where she jumped over it and then was able to play. What could her development mean to this team going forward as a backup to Haley D'Angelo?
Spencer's development could be huge for us. It would be nice to see another solid point guard come with that same experience. So when we have to pull Haley for foul trouble or whatever the case may be, for Spencer to go in as a freshman with that type of composure and still be able to keep the team in the right spots in the same mind frame, that could definitely be a huge factor for us this year.
Right now, D'Amica Martinez is your leading scorer. Then you got Joy Adams and Alicia Powell. But who's that person off the bench who's going to come and supply the points consistently? Because you saw Rubin do it last game, Aaliyah's done it in the past, and Cass did it last year. So do you have a go-to now, or is it just go with the flow?
Can you answer that question for me? That's the question we talk about every day. And it's, obviously not worrisome for us because this early in the season, you're still trying to figure that out. I guess we're kind of more excited to see who it's going to be on a consistent basis. Like you said, it could be Aaliyah one night, it could be Rubin one night. To have that many different people, even Cassidy, she hasn't really gotten into her rhythm yet with, her injury and everything. But to have all those kids who can step up and do it, it's exciting for us to try to figure out which one it's going to be.
It's a good problem to have too many options.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's move on to today's game against Columbia. They come in on an 8-game losing streak, and they're not playing very good basketball right now. But how do you ensure that your team doesn't overlook this game?
I would say that they are playing a little bit better as a team as of late. You can tell that they're trying to gel and they're trying to get what, coach is trying to put them, the sets that she's trying to put them in. So, we've talked a lot about the fact that we're going to get every team's best game. So disregard the record. That's a team that plays hard for 40 minutes, and we need to go out and play hard for 40 minutes.
Caroline Binder is the best player, but she comes off the bench and shoots and comes off the bench. Is it different preparing for someone who comes off the bench rather than is out there at the tip?
A little bit. You expect that spark to come in and you got to be ready for it. So it's a little bit different, but she definitely is shooting it very, very well for them, and we're going to have to be prepared to guard her.
The Lions have allowed 10 offensive rebounds in all but one game this season. How could you ensure that the Gales take advantage of that?
We have been telling them to go to the boards. Telling them to go to the boards, tell Joy to go to work. She's leading us in rebounding and trying to get Sabrina on the boards a little bit more too. But, that everybody has to have some ownership of it, that the guards have to get down there and mix it up a little bit and get some offensive rebounds to keep us going as well.
On an individual level, Sabrina Gerador is 4 blocks away from the all-time Iona record. Do you think she'll get that today?
How exciting is that? I hope she does. It'll be a great opportunity for her, a great honor for her. So, we're excited for her.
Let's wrap it up here. What are some of the keys to the game today for Iona to extend their winning streak here against the Columbia Lions?
We need to come out with energy. We need to come out with the most energy and set the tone right away, and we have to get into our transition game immediately. I think that's going to be big for us to continue to stay in our rhythm of what we're trying to do.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck today.
Thank you.